Welcome viewers back to Abiotic Factor. We are fresh back from, well, from the mushroom fields, and there's mushroom spores everywhere, which we certainly don't have any idea of how to deal with it.
A distinct lack of snacks.
And it has me a little worried that we're going to run into something, but I'm just gonna proceed with plans, and we'll see if it goes away on its own. That's always a question mark, right? We do need a little more water, so I'm gonna have a drink. I guess we'll have to use a water bottle for that. Oh, we did get antijuice last time, so I'm trying to think of how we might be able to set antijuice out. Like maybe we could put it in a pot or something on the ground over here. We'll experiment with that a little. But first, our first and primary goal today is to get metal, right? We need to make stuff. It all takes metal, and we just don't have any at all. And well, what's the best way to get metal? I also want to make sure we're bringing the personal teleporter. That's right here. Yep, and plenty of bandages. We did also manage to make a pet, and look at that, we have another one in there. I'm not sure if that was the one that we already had as a pet and it went in there, or if that's a new one. I'm gonna give it some food and see. We do want to make like a charger, a running wheel for these guys eventually, see how that works out. But for now, we're just gonna see what that guy does, and I'm gonna go and we're gonna try to make some metal. So what's the best way to get metal? Well, I had some thoughts about this. We do also need to get some more jailbroken CPUs, and we might as well practice smashing robots. Because if we look at our friend the blacksmith, well, one of his trades is an anvil. And I think what he trades for anvils is either jailbroken or regular CPUs. I can't remember which one. So we'll get both, I guess. Smash some bots. And get some CPUs. So that's kind of the plan for this episode, is let's set up some bot smashing. I do have a whole bunch of these shock traps. I think shock traps are okay, but what I really want to try, and this was a suggestion from a commenter, is I want to try using Tesla towers on them. Look, we have one security bot CPU here. I don't think we have any others besides that one. And I have a Tesla tower out in the field somewhere, but I think we'll need to build some more. I do hear a Laic in the background there. I'm hoping our passive defensive takes care of him. Okay, unfortunately, even Tesla coils, we're not really gonna have much ability to make yet. We don't really need anything else from you, right? Yeah. We can't make Tesla coils yet because we need metal. So to get metal, we need metal. We do have one out. I think it's just upstairs here, so maybe we'll go grab that. And see if we can get any metal on the way. There's gotta be some, right? Like these tables, maybe? No, it's just wood. Okay, there's a chopinator here, and inside this, oh, that chopinator is doing work for us, it looks like. Oops, not enough work though. Jeez, I thought we'd do better there. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately nothing important came out of that guy, but what I was actually wondering about was the Tesla coil up here. I thought we had a Tesla coil here. Gonna have to get this guy now too. And I forgot to bring ammo for this thing, didn't I? Alright, bandages, please. That guy always leaves us bleeding, and we are about to die. Okay, one more? No, I can't. Oh, I got it. Okay, good. Wow, that was close. Take up some healing. Should probably always have the bandages in spot 1. Reload this guy. Pick up what grinder discs we have. Hey, our reloading skill up to level 13. Fantastic. Now, I'm pretty sure I moved this Tesla coil, and that's why this guy was able to respawn, this spiker. Wait, no, I didn't move it, it's just downed. Okay. So, oops, we're going to take these sockets with us as well. Sounds like there's some battle happening there. Yeah, we don't need this. Choppinator, I guess you can stay here. You're not really doing much here, honestly. So maybe we'll bring you as well. Yeah, so we have one Tesla coil. What else do we need? Metal. Can we break anything in here from metal? Maybe this. Hose, cloth, and glue. That's no metal. What else might we have? Oh, there's a rebar case. That's at least something. Oops, can I get up there? We have to hop across that forklift to get up there, probably. Or not. Okay. Yeah, jumping puzzles not really my forte. Maybe one more try. If we hit it from this side. There we go. Alright, that was steel, cable, and chain. Not really metal, but you know, not worthless stuff, but not exactly what we're looking for, so I do need something. What else do we have in adjustment? Like, I wish we could take all of these. These lockers would be a great source of metal. Still somebody walking around upstairs. I think there might be an office up there. Yeah, like, we might be able to get some metal out of that office, but we have to take care of that guy, which means we should probably heal first. Finish healing, I guess. The spikes are probably going to work better on these guys. And oh, we have a field battery here for when this thing runs out of charge to test. The whole point of these, right? Can we recharge it? Maybe it doesn't work how I expected. Damn, I was hoping we'd just be able to use this field battery on this. Can I put it inside it or something? No. Okay, so I've been carrying this battery around uselessly this whole time, thinking that that was how I was going to use it. Yeah, we're gonna hit this guy with grinders. I don't think that... Yeah, the bees do not grow back. Oh, uh-oh, there's 2 of them. Wow, 10 grinders to kill that guy. Oops. Alright, that guy took less. The military electronics would be nice. We don't really need the glue. Alright. They're down. We're still here one. But I think there's some stuff up here we didn't... Oh my god, we've been through here and got all duct tape. There's not even a hint of metal left. Damn. Maybe this desk. Nothing. This desk won't break. That's interesting. This filing cabinet might break. Into metal. There we go. Finally some metal. We can probably use that to... Let's just get these out of these bags. Metal scraps. We don't need the cloth. And yeah, there's nothing really in these bags that we want. I'm just gonna loot this separate because I find the bags to be kind of annoying. In here, that table probably won't have anything in it. Neither will that computer. Yeah, that was pretty meager. What about these things? Or this laboratory desk? Let's see how this breaks down. I don't think I've broken one of these before. It's just a table leg. And these won't have any, just glass. Might as well break these, everything in here now, just since we're here and breaking stuff. Oh, this chair should have metal, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this stuff may or may not despawn. I'm not really sure. But, oops, on our hunt for metal here, we're gonna just break everything we can. Take what we will. I don't think that thing's breakable. Oh. He doesn't seem to notice us. So, what about up in this office area?
I could certainly use a drink.
Yeah, well, there's some water here. Let me have a drink. Okay, well, we have those two metals now. What I want to do... Oh, in here, maybe. Yeah, these chairs, I think? No. Oh, these little end tables. Wooden side tables are metal scrap. Oops. Yeah, I didn't really need to smash that glass, but hey. Can we smash these small trash bins and get metal from them? Yes, we can. Okay, we're learning. Still learning stuff. Executive chairs are full of metal, I think. Yeah. Very metal. Plus this desk, maybe. Anything in it? Nothing that we want to take, but we can discard this stuff. And it's probably just going to be wood, unfortunately. What about the lamp? You can break these. Okay. There we go. Metal. Loving it. Dr. Mance will leave, but boy, this office had some metal in it. I don't think there's anything that way we want. And yeah, in here, maybe these chairs. Trash can. It's probably it's a wooden trash can. Its office chairs do contain metal. We'll take them. So my plan was to go and get metal by selling robot parts to the blacksmith. I feel like maybe I'm finding enough metal here that we're not going to need to go do that. Which means I still kind of want to try the idea of farming robots using Tesla coils, but I feel like the need to do that is way less now. Okay, we still haven't unlocked that door. And I don't think there's any reason to go back here. I don't remember there being anything we could break. Oh, no, there's some rebar crates. These will be nice. Yeah, let's make sure. Oh, and screws directly. Yes, please. What can we drop and take screws? Probably the chain. No, we can drop these field batteries. Yeah, these are useless. Screws are better. I might actually be able to break these down, actually, come to think of it. Let me see if it tells me. No, it doesn't say we can, so maybe we can't. We'll leave them. I don't think we need them. Let's break all these boxes up here. Can I actually get up there? Yes. Can I get up there without hurting myself? That's the real question. Oh, yes, got it. Okay. Rebar. Rebar is welcome. We don't really need the wood, or any of these other things. Yeah, and then this is, well, this is nice actually. More rebar, more hose. We'll take it here. But this is actually a shortcut back to our base, I think. With not really much to see along the way. Oop. And a little surprise. I guess we should always break these guys down because they'll have capacitors and well, we've got a need for those, but I don't have any room, so I'm not gonna get it right now. These boxes are in the way but won't yield anything. We do need metal pipes, so I should remember to start dismantling those. I didn't bring the cart with us though. So, okay, I think that was a decent scavenge. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of pipes around here we could grab too. I think that was a decent metal scavenge, maybe enough to satisfy our short-term needs. I think we'll still do some plotting for how to handle like our longer-term metal needs. In the meantime, I am going to set up this Tesla coil here. And we'll point it away from us. And then the suggestion was, now that I think about it, it's really obvious, but put a lever on your Tesla coils. And that way you can make them much less dangerous to yourself. Okay, we do need pipes, so we're going to have to do another sortie for pipes. That means... Wow, and there's still scary noises here. That means we're probably gonna have to do just one more quick expedition out for pipes. I also didn't fill up my water bottle.
Maybe we could sneak a little nap in the break room.
And wow, we're really rapidly running out of space here again. I think I have just about room. Why does it sound like the Tesla coil's firing? Are those guys fighting each other? Is that what's happening? What exactly is happening up here? The two pests are fighting, so our pet pest and non-pet pest are fighting. Which one is which? Are you? They're both kind of dangerous. But figuring out which one's which. Oh, I think you're an enemy. Now I don't know which one again. Alright, this one. Okay. And then this one is not attacking me, right? So you have a... Oh, it's Percy. Hey. You're a good boy. Oh, we still can't see me petting you because of the... Why don't you actually follow me? Doesn't like that type of food. Oops. I'm gonna dismantle this guy. Are you bleeding, Percy? Yeah, you probably need some help. We'll come back for the capacitor there We'll feed that guy so that we have 2. But let's make sure Percy's out here. And hopefully we'll get him to stay out here instead of following us into danger. Come on, Percy. How about over here? Why don't you just hang out? Huh, there's some bullets here. Why don't you hang out over here? I think you got trapped. Come on, this way. Hang out over here. I think if we tell you to stop following, you like just wander around, unfortunately. Is that true? Or will you just hang out there? I don't know. Did I grab? Yeah, I did grab the wheat. Let's make sure he's got some wheat. There we go. And then let's feed your little buddy here. And see if he becomes a friend. He's not ready to be fed yet. Okay. So maybe we can friend more than one of them. That would be pretty cool. Alright, we have some screws. We have a bunch of things. Right, we're going to make a couple more Tesla coils. So the idea was a pile of Tesla coils. Wow, these take 8 screws? Really? Okay, we'll make one more Tesla coil. Yeah, I guess we are actually going to have to go on a metal buying spree. And then let's make sure we do make a lever. Right, lever needs pipe, so that's why I haven't been able to make the pipe. Let's stick you here for now. Jailbroken CPU, we still have plug strips. Yeah, I don't really want to like be carrying these around, but the idea is having a series of plug strips so we can plug these in. I guess I'll do that, is what the answer is. Yeah, and I should be able to deploy one right by you. And now, what if I take a connection from here? Can I reach to that? No, so let's just deploy another plug strip in between.
Alert! There has been a complete containment failure. Please make your way to defense sector by any means available. Have an efficient and effective day.
Hello? There we are. Alright, so while those are facing away, I feel pretty safe that nothing's coming down that bridge. And I can disconnect this here for now without having a lever.
A sip of water would suffice.
But we need pipe before I can make a lever. So let's go on a quick hunt for pipe. We saw some on the way over here, so we should be able to get some. And then it's like our priorities right now, I think are, yeah, we need more water. We need pipe. And then we need to figure out how to dissolve that wall. And we're gonna go ahead and head around and do some more wall dissolving. Step 1, we'll disconnect this. I think is easiest done here, right? Yeah. Okay, and then step 2, let me throw this bottle back down. And let's go grab some pipe. Pipe. Bandages will be handy for pipe. I think there's some pipe near the wildlife pens too, so we'll start stripping what we just saw out of adjustment here, and then we'll head to wildlife pen. So I'm remembering there's something else in adjustment, which is there's like a laser lab in here. We should also pick up capacitors while I'm thinking of it. I did just see that, didn't I? There was a pest jumping around. Wow, we're already tired, unfortunately. I guess we didn't see pipes in here. We saw them down here. Like right on this wall, yep. I don't know if we need the pressure regulators so much, but the pipes are super important. And I haven't been collecting these for a while, so they're all over the place. And we are really low. That's all there. I think there was a bunch in the animal pens too, so I'll check there really quick. anything in here? Not sure where I remember seeing pipes in here, but I have this like strong sense that there were pipes all over the place. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I wasn't seeing pipes. We can take the hose in here, and there's like a just salt that we left behind. I don't really need the test tubes. I was trying to get this cupboard open, but there's really nothing in these cupboards, is there? The water's empty. The sinks are empty too. What about in here? Nothing. Okay. Guess I was misremembering all this. Oh, this we can dismantle for metal, right? Geiger counter. Oh. Don't remember seeing Peccary right there. Oh, he saw us. Okay, this is the other side of kind of the Peccary den. I see. Yeah. I don't really need to fight Peccaries. Why is it so radioactive down there? Oops. Caution of radiation. Maybe that's why. Wow, that guy was weak. 2 hits. Peccary den down here. There's probably like a water tank I could exploit in this area. If I can ever remember how to get there. Oh no, it's over by the particle lab. That's where the water tank is. This is just the pens. So, oh wait, unless this is a water tank? No, these just look like water tanks, but there's no way to get anything out of them, unfortunately. There's the other Peccary. Okay, those ones aren't that dangerous. Oh, another one. Alright, I took a little more damage there than expected, but I think we're still okay. Where is this? Hello. Ah, another chest. I mean, box. Yeah, these aren't really chests. They have some basic stuff in them, but I'm just kind of wandering around like without a plan here. I think what I'm trying to do is just find more pipes. I'm not really sure where the best pipes location is near here. So we're not making a great show of it. Guess I can pull some capacitors up while we're on it. The tech scrap is nice. There's some. Always wary of running into the zombies up here. So this seems like probably one of our next targets. We need to find a couple things to charge that, like a night gel or something. Yeah, we must have looked in these, right? Don't really need the food bits. That's probably enough pipe. Let's head back toward C blocks. And one lever, hopefully enough metal now for one more. Just thinking I could buy sodas, right? We have a lot of... I don't want to drink the cola. Cleared that one already. Cleared all these boxes. Alright, we probably have enough to make one more Tesla coil and the lever at this point. So 3 Tesla coils. Should be enough to try zapping some robots, right? Zappy zappy. Let's see if we can get the lever going. I think that's what we actually have selected here, yeah. That's going to use most of the metal, so I don't think I'm going to have enough for a 3rd Tesla coil. 8 screws, yeah, there's no chance of that. We also need a canister, okay. 2 Tesla coils and a lever. Let's dump the rest of the junk. Right, and before anything else happens, I also want to make sure... Okay, let's pick this up. Why won't you package? There we go. Okay. And then lever. Would just sit behind them. Or to the side of them, maybe. You have your plug strip. Connect it to the lever. Okay. Lever doesn't have to be that close. Want to be within the circle. There we go. And then, oh, we need another plug strip for after the lever, right? And we can plug 3 into this. Good, okay. So we'll get enough metal to make 3. Yeah, we're still missing the metal though. And the idea will be, yeah, charge the monsters with that. And we have a way to turn it on and off. Look at that. It's sort of like a portable turret system. Except what happened? It's really easy to accidentally disconnect. Okay, that's off, that's on. Don't accidentally click down there and disconnect it. On, nice. Okay, what else? We need to toggle some things in our build menu here, right? We need a... Definitely want to build this eventually. Thermite Molotovs. And then this one. Anti-thermite. So to make this, we need some lab burners. That was pipes. Pipes were for lab burners, it looks like. We need 2 though, and I think we can only get... Oh, no, we can make 2. Nice. Gonna need reinforced hose. Alright, so there's 1. Is that the max? Yeah. Make up to 3 of these. If we could make more... Oh, we're out of metal. Okay.
A sip of water would suffice.
We're gonna make a bunch more of those. Ooh, wow, it took 10. I didn't even notice that. Wait. 10. Okay. Antivirus gel 10. Hey, that changes things. So we're gonna have to head back to the microfields and get more of this stuff after the reset. That's interesting point. We got 19 there. So it may require a couple more trips to the microfields to unlock all of this stuff, but before we do any of that, now that we have an anti-thermite, I want to go and place it. In fact, I want to get rid of all the junk we're carrying, because that's way more important. Yeah, that's all of the junk. Let's drop the pipes even. And we're gonna just go and open that door. Like, there's a giant door here we can open, right? A vacuum chamber door. We're doing that. But I'm gonna do that next time. We're out of time for now. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you join me next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll take a little lie down, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, this has been Corknut playing Abiotic Factor. Bye for now.